Hello friends, another truck, another day, another truck. Possibly got that in a slightly convoluted order there, but you're back with Automation Empire, and I've let the game just run on for a bit, because obviously I'm making money, so I'll just let it make a bit more. We've got 300 grand in the bank and 134,000 of your research points, which is jolly good. Now, what I'm going to start working on next is getting ourselves a new smeltery that delivers coal to a research lab. The reason for that is really quite straightforward. Is that certain pieces of research later on requires that I have used refined coal as the research material. Not entirely sure why that makes sense, but apparently it does. Anyway, shortly after this truck departs, we'll get to work. Right, now, we're going to start a new kind of research area in order to make this happen, and we'll move this chap here in order to make that work. The reason we'll move this chap is very straightforward, is that you have to have all your research bunkers in the same vicinity as one another. So, how much have you got in there at the moment? Nothing. All right, well, that's very straightforward then. We'll just sell that up immediately so that we're not wasting any of it. And then we'll get our new research centre up over here. Will we? That's what I just said, so yes, we will. I don't want to get too close to the iron. Maybe we'll start it over here. There we go. We'll fling two of these chaps together and then see how we go. Okay. Yeah, no, it's okay. But look, I'm going to make this work. It's all fine. Just calm yourself. Now, we've got enough points in the bank to unlock the claw train. Right. You would not let me live if I did not unlock the claw train, so I have done. Now, the claw train can come in and out of the factory here, but it's going to need a little escape hatch. And in order to make that work, you see, I've had a moment to think about this before actually deploying myself. We'll put you over here. Can you? Oh no, you can't. No. That won't work. Well, try it. What are you talking about? Oh, I wondered if I could have. No, you can't. You see. Okay. All right. Well, in which case, put it in the middle so it looks semi-orderly. And it's not, though, is it? No, it's not. But that's okay. So we're going to have one extra boxer sat over here to produce the goods that we're going to use to export out for research purposes. And I've got a scheme. It's all good. We'll grab the... What do we want here? We want an unload station, which we'll stick there. Now, unlike other unload stations, with this one, we won't have any drones touching it in the slightest. They will just sit there doing their thing. We're just throwing boxes out at the moment. I'm not sure if that's a helpful thing or not. Hold on, wait. No, you've got the wrong pipe on your doodah. Stick the correct pipe on there and think people will be happier. You want that one. Like that. Okay, so this is going to be intercepting some of the materials that come in for our main production facility, which, I mean, you know, it would obviously benefit from being a bit more efficiently set up, but we'll see how we go. Now, hopefully, it doesn't. Good. It's not dropping empty ones out down the hatch there, which is splendid. Right, claw train. So first thing you need to do with the claw train is build the claw train track. So we'll do that. There you go. Bit of claw train track, like that. And then you're going to need. That's a great place for a pillar. We'll pick up the goodies here using a claw train goodie picker upper. That's the technical term there. Before heading out through the wall. Now you need to get your angle right in order to see what you're doing here. But there you go. That's out through the wall, hooked up onto there. Beautiful. And then we'll continue out. Well, hold on. Set up another bit of exit, and then go out that way. About here, about there, about here, about there. Right. Okay. Grab me another bit of track. Do this. Hook onto the end of what's going on here. Are you happy? I don't think you're happy. I think you're unhappy. Just would you please just... Never mind. No, it's okay. No, it's alright. Alright. I'll play ball, honestly. Whack that on there. I think it's already stuck an end piece on here, see? So, if we... No, B is not bulldoze. X is bulldoze. And you have to get the angle right in order to bulldoze the right bit. Right, there you go. Right, this will work now, and I'll look competent as a result. Look at this! How competent was that? Very competent, I hear you cry. Yes, very competent. Right, so we're going to... we then run out this way a bit. And obviously this is another one of those fine pieces of engineering for which I don't really have a massive plan to start off with. No. You're making the same mistakes you always make. Just stick an unload station. No, you need a load station about here, which goes like that. Yeah, that's not how it works, though, is it? You can't conveyor straight into one of those. You need a tubular, hoppery kind of a deal, kind of a situation to get that work. Do it like this. Really? Do I need to box it back up again? Can you put boxes directly into one of these storage whatnots? Do you know how we're going to find out? By saying no, you can't. No, I think you... Okay. Now, how's that going? Yeah, how does that work? It works by... Come on, I quiver in anticipation of you actually figuring out how to do this. Well, you have to be able to do it, because you've got to research off raw coal. So you've got to get it into there. How do you get it into there? Oh, you put it on a minecart. I don't want to put it on a minecart. I want to put it on a claw truck. Alright, okay. Well, if you want to put it on a claw truck, then there's really only one way you're going to do that. Oh, no. Alright, well, this is going to be quite a convoluted method that we use here, right? So we're going to have to do that. Yeah, this is a good way to empty your bank balance in a hurry, right? You stick that over there. Yeah, and then what? And then we have one of these. Yeah, you do, don't you? Yeah, and then how do you get that onto the minecart? Well, you raise a very good point, because you've still not got it right. Crikey, how's this going to work? Yes. I don't know. All right. Well, you know what? Let's just try it. Okay. Well, let's first off get rid of the track that you just placed, because you might not need it. Well, okay. All right. But fine. Remove as much as you feel like. Then just put it back in again. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's a concept. It is a concept. I don't think it's going to work. I don't think it's going to work either. But you're going to have to try something out at some point, so we might as well do it this way. And then we'll put, the load station on here? Yeah? I don't understand. I don't know how this is going to work. That's madness. All right, well, first off, I can't stick that directly underneath there. Doesn't interact with transfer tubes. Am I making this... Am I being overcomplicated here? All right, well, to try a... Hold on. Well, given that we get the money back, put that there. Yeah. And then what? What I need is to take something from a crate. Is there one in the tips? Hold on. Tips. I need something that goes from a crate to a research hopper. And I'm pretty sure I've seen the downward nozzle from a transfer tube can then blah, 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 blah. Yes. All right. Okay. I suspect. No. Wait. No. I need. How do you take it from a furnace? Fundamentally, that's what we're talking about. Is how do you take it from a furnace? Also, in other news, this isn't going to work. You need a furnace in there. Well, it's good that you spotted that too late, but well done anyway. All right. Yeah, you've got to smelt that stuff before you can do anything with it. So how do you get smelted materials, which end up in a box automatically, into effectively one of these so that they can be hoovered up by friends? Well, I think the only way you're going to do it is by trying it out. Now, these, you might go, well, you've got side pipes going on there. That's for import. That's not for export. That's an import item. Ah. Oh. Ah. Well, that's a... I'm on the horns of a dilemma. Yeah. How's that even going to work? What else have I got in my box of tricks that might actually help with this? I mean, I'm very keen on using me little rail system, which I've now built, possibly wrongly, but at the same time, who knows? How would you do that? I was certain there was a... All right, I'm going to figure this out, and then I'll be back. All right. Well, we've got step 1 here, and it doesn't work. So that's super. Step 1, basically, here's my claw train, and it's a thing of absolute joy and wonder, this. But it's not dropping anything off because it already has done. So we've got 1 piece of refined coal here on a drop-off point. No dice. Okay, so that one hasn't worked because Johnny Minecart here, he's got no clue. Doesn't know what he's doing at all. You could go like, well, maybe if you connected the power up. And I go, all right, but I don't think it's going to change anything because I'm pretty sure those boxing machines there, they can get it done even if they haven't got power. All right, there you are, let's try it. And it certainly wouldn't stop the minecart from being able to carry the stuff in the first place. So that isn't it. That is not the one. That's the solution. Not the solution. This one. All right, I'm going to try something else. Let's see what we get. Okay, right. I'm not even going to test this one. You can watch. So here comes the claw. I've severed the track because we don't need to go any further than this. Grabs that and does a turn around and heads back this way. Wait for it. Now it will drop it off on there. The question is going to be, will it then import that into the research thing? No, it's just not keen. Okay, all right. So the next evolution of that is to grab that. So yeah, and yes, get rid of that as well. And then we stick the load station on there, right? And then we try and get a pipe hooked up to it. Can't build here. I'm sure I can, though, can't I? No. Other things that I've tried, incidentally, I've tried it lowering it directly into a container. That doesn't work either. So I'm confused. How the heck can you get these to do research using refined materials if there's no way of getting refined materials into them? I might have to go and watch another YouTuber who's figured this out. I'm not sure there is one, you know. Yeah. No. Yes. No, it's oh, hold on, you're breaking everything here, Tiger. Just, how about you get that working again, because you need that bit. Like that. There you go. Right, okay, I'm gonna continue the research and see if I can't figure out how to do it. Right, disappointingly, I think I've happened upon a solution. Right, and unfortunately, I can't use the claw train for this, which is... it's a minor disappointment, friends, but that's okay. I will find a use for it, and you've seen it kind of do its thing. The fact that it's not doing it very well really doesn't matter now, does it? No. Okay, so, whoops-a-daisy. Well, it's all right. I'll just build it again. It's quite all right. Meanwhile, the cash is still rolling in, so, you know, the fact that I'm not interfering with something that's making money, I think we can see that as generally quite a positive thing. Right, now then. Where are you going to put this, given that you're using up every spare inch of space you've got inside the shed here? Oh, okay, well, what we'll do is we'll will we? Yeah, we will. We'll bypass the route that we're telling you. You could have chosen anywhere but there. There you are. That's it. Go around here like that. You've gone a bit too far, but that's okay. You can fix it. And then what? And then this. You haven't got much time. But we go. No. Look, get rid of what? No, sell that. Thank you. Right now, grab this. Whiz that up. No, it's going to back up on itself. It's okay. It'll still work. I don't need to do this, but I want to. So, right, just there you are. Look, yes, I know it's ugly, but deal with it. The reason for removing this piece of track will become apparent momentarily. Right, and keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah, and that. Oh, while we're at it, get rid of that one. Okay, and yeah, all of this, get shot of it, because that's not how we need it to work now. No, we need to do something slightly different. You, however, can continue to carry on up to there. Oh, okay. Right, well, we're going to empty that tank out. That's nice. It makes no difference which way round this train goes. That it goes round in a direction is all important. So what we do here, yeah, I should have spotted this potentially a little earlier on, is we grab our small container here. I was kind of on the right lines, but wrong, as is so frequently the case. There you go. Yeah, see, you can suck them out of the box. Marvellous. Now, the only problem you've got there is you've now got an empty box sat on the end of the wagon train here, so we'll get rid of... No, you stay there. We're changing the scheme, gents, so just hold your horses there. So then we go, step conveyor past that one, which doesn't sit there, it sits here, out as far as there, and then it needs an unload station like that, and that's where the boxes will be destroyed. Right. We'll then turn you round the corner like that. Yeah, and then turn you round the corner like... No, hold on. That's another piece of wasted coal. Well, that's life. Put the corner piece on. Other corner piece. Like that. Aha! Right. Nope, wait. Will you just get this right? Thank you. Alright, put that in there. Stick this on here. Wang it. Wang it. Thank you. There we go. So that will now... No, wait. Oh, no. You've gone to... Oh, flipping Nora. Always set your thing up before you allow it to proceed, you plonker. Just... What now? Why are you giving me the can't be done, governor? Flipping can be done, governor. Alright. Kill. All of that. Right. Stick it in. And then twizzle it around. Right. That on the... What do you mean you can't be built there? You flipping can. Alright, get rid of that. Try it again. And presto. What's the problem? You were quite happily doing it a moment ago. What's your issue? There. Why? What? I don't understand. But that was fine, and this is now not fine. Why is that not fine? Oh, okay, I'm going to assume it's a bug. Right, let's do that again, but better. Yeah, right. I was on the right lines there, but wrong. So what we'll do is we'll build a bit of this. See how I've not connected it up straight away? That's because I'm smart. Hold on, that's the load station. You want the unload station. Right. And then you take your Hoover here. Hoover, yes. Put the Hoover on that. Right. Stick your small container on there. Bosh. Stick your conveyor belt in there, and that can get to work. Get to work. Right. Hoovers that up. Throws it away. Hoovers it up. Throws it away. Yeah, perfect. Right, and then, yeah, this is where the science comes in. You take your rail track. Just one small thing. No small things. This works. You know what you're doing. Just do it. All right. Well, you sling that on there. Yeah. And then you grab your... I always go for the rail because it's rail that I want to build. You see. You stick this on here. Yeah. All right. So we'll do some of that. Yes. And then we want to get out through this hatch. Why? Or just cause? No, just cause is not a good answer. Well, because we've got to leapfrog the existing track there. Okay, well, you haven't got enough room, so how about you go up to a hatch that you haven't yet placed? Alright, place the hatch. And there. Yeah, well, tier 2 minecartery. That's going to be cool. Isn't it, though? It is going to be cool. There we are, out through there. Yeah. And then whiz it around the corner. Oh, look at it go. Oh, it's... Oh, we're multi-level now, friends. How jolly thrilling. and then keep coming out this way a bit, and then figure out where you're putting it in a minute. Right, so fling this monkey back in here. Now, we are still going to need rudimentary resources to do this research palaver, but the palaver in question for this one is going to be off the back of a small container, which sits about there. Do you need to use a small container? Well, no, you don't, do you? That's extra expense that you don't really need. All you need is one of these. What do you mean it doesn't support output? All right, we'll use the one that does input then. Right, you wang that in there, and then a bit of minecart trackery in here. Hope you've left enough room for the corner. Ooh, can I bet money that you haven't? Shut up. Right, let's delete all of this lot. Bring her back downhill. Like this. That's it, yeah. Jolly good. And then just a straightforward around the corner she goes. Good. Move the pile on. Yeah. Oh, you can make all the sad powered down noises you like there, friendo. It's not going to change the fact that I can turn you back on again in a second. Hang on. Right, do that. Give it some of this. Bosh. Right, that's now operational. In fact, there's coal in the whatnot. Let's turn it on. I only need one minecart because we're only running a flipping research lab in there, and that carries 4. So that should sort us out lovely. I mean, it's as with so many things that I build, it's not what you might call efficient, or elegant, or effective, or any other word beginning with E for that matter. But it is what it is. Meanwhile, we shall also we'll grab another Hoover for this one. Yeah, we'll fling a mining rig out here. Yeah, we'll stick a little canister for that to get caught up by. Yeah, can you go straight into the... I would have thought you could go straight into the... Well, should we try that out before we start plumbing in other stuff in case you need a bit more space? Well, it's like you've got some sense. Yeah, that would be a good thing to do. Right, is that working? Or do you need a transfer pipe? We won't know until we know. And done. Transfer pipe. Okay, well, that's what we were testing for, so that's okay. Did you pipe le transfer container storage pipe exodus and then mine carto? Okay, so the grab train effectively is no, I don't think that's going to work. I think it's going to want you to come in from the side. Look. The grab train that we were looking at before, it only really works with finished materials that you want to export. Export? Sure. So once stuff has been processed and you then need to go and send it to, some bunch of idiot flipping drones, that's what you want that for. Right, add a minecart on that. That should do the trick. Obviously, it'll do the trick when it's pointing the right way. Come on. Come on, in your own time. And jolly good. Good, right. Now, all being well, this will lead to how much money have you made so far? 6,000. You've done 6 coal. So if we now look at, because the amount of research you make is equal to the amount of money you would have made from selling that resource. So if we now go look at this stuff over here that needs coal done, you need to have processed a certain amount of a specific resource. I have processed 6. I've processed 6 of that. Huh? No? Okay. Well, it's not like I've wasted it particularly. Maybe I've got to claim it. Ah, right. Well, okay. We'll defer being annoyed at the research situation until I've claimed it. Okay, so I was going to do flipping iron ore today, but I appear to have run out of time. So you're going to have to tune in next time to see iron ore being hooked up and whatever else that is startling that I intend to get up to. I've been Colonel Failure. Thank you very much for watching. Hurl a like at this video if you can be bothered to do so, and I'll be back soon with more that is just as disappointing as this one. Thanks for watching. Cheerio. Alright, I advertised a claw train in the closing segment of the last episode, and while we did get to see the claw train doing its claw thing, it didn't really claw as much as one might have hoped. In fact, after figuring out how to get this working, I'm rather disconsolate that the claw train was unable to be put into operation effectively. No matter, we will find a way to use it, and I suspect the way to use it is going to be, once I start refining the old iron ore there, we'll claw train it down to the loading area and set it to be dispatched onto trucks. Anyway, subscribe if you haven't, because, you know, that's a button you can press, and we all like pressing buttons, and that will enable you to catch up on the next one, which will be coming along in no time at all.